All right. Hello. Good morning. Cool. We are live. All right. I'm just doing a quick double check of the sound. I think we should be good. All right. Welcome back. It has been a month away now. I'm coming to you live from my deck. Um, it's still nice enough out where I can practice outside. I'm hoping to be able to continue doing this for at least another few weeks before it gets too cold. Today's practice, if you're feeling anything like I am, um, feeling a little rusty, if I'm honest. I've kept my practice up this month, but not quite like I had previously with moving and taking care of the life things. So today's practice is designed to really just get feeling good in your body again, moving. It'll be a full body practice. No need for any accessories, just your mat. um, as always, if anything is uncomfortable or you're working through any injuries, please just come out of a shape if you're experiencing any pain. Okay, we're going to start off today just in a comfortable seated position. So adjust yourself on your mat so that your sit bones are nice and grounded. If it's more comfortable for you to have your legs out long, that's all right. Go for it. Okay, just make sure you're feeling nice and heavy into the earth, and go ahead and place your hands onto your thighs and close your eyes. Just take a big breath in through your nose and open mouth exhale. Take another breath just like that, bringing your awareness to your mat. And open mouth exhale. All right, we're going to go ahead and just breathe in and out through our nose. You probably will be hearing lots of crows in the background. They get really chatty this time of day. So it's a little natural background music for the practice. Here in your seated position, make sure you sit up nice and tall. Right, so feel your sit bones again grounding down and lift up on your low spine through your mid back. Broaden your collarbones and relax your shoulder blades down your back. Extend the back of your neck nice and long. Feel the crown of your head floating towards the sky. Today's breathing exercise, we're going to keep it nice and simple. We're going to just do evenly counted inhales and exhales. I'll guide you through the first couple. So everyone go ahead and exhale everything out, empty out. And let's begin. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Emphasizing the end of the ellipses of your breath. Inhaling for 5, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for 5, 1. Pause. On your own now, inhale. Welcome to add on length to your breath. I also invite you to tap into your Ujjayi pranayama. So, this is the breath where you just gently hug the back of your throat. So, your breath starts to sound like the ocean. Staying here for a couple more rounds. And at the end of your next exhale, just gently open your eyes. Okay, we're going to stay here in a seated position. So if you need to do any wiggles, go for it. We're going to stay here for a few more moments. So if your eyes actually open or close, you can just gently start to take some neck rolls. Just do some half circles with your neck. Moving nice and slow, pausing in any place that feels particularly interesting or tight or peculiar. You'll know when you get there. Okay, just a couple more. Okay, bring your neck back to center. Place your right hand on top of your head. Reach your left hand out to your side and let your right ear fall towards your shoulder. Your hand is just gently resting on top of the crown of your head. No pulling here, just a little added weight. Really relax your left shoulder down so you can feel this even more on the side of your neck. All right, bring your head back up to center. Change sides. So left hand comes up, resting on the top of your head. Okay, and let your left ear fall towards your shoulder. With your right fingers, you can crawl them away from you. You could even float your right fingers. Really relax the shoulder. Imagine also kind of relaxing the space behind your right ear, right? Those little muscles back there. Those are little sneaky spots for tension. All right. Slowly come back up to center. You can use your hand to help your head. All right. If your legs are out straight, bring them to a cross. Place your hands on your knees. We'll do a little spinal warm up here. So inhale, draw your chest forward. And then exhale, round your spine. So push your shins away, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, round. It's like cat and cow from a seated position. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. One more time, forward. And round. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Reach your arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to right knee. Place your right hand behind your low back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right hand, left knee. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to center. All right. And go ahead and come to hands and knees position, tabletop. Okay. You can tap out your feet. Maybe wiggle your hips side to side. Find some free movement here and start to play with your weight moving back and forward, getting your wrists accustomed to holding weight. Okay, no rules here. Just try. See if you can move all of the parts of your spine. Okay. All right, go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. So gently have your belly tucked in here. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Tuck your toes and press into downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet out. Okay, maybe bending the knees deeply here and then pressing the chest towards your thighs. Okay, so relaxing the shoulders down, feeling your spine getting really, really long here. Okay, so make sure you feel like your arms are almost growing in length. Okay, stretching through the armpits, the sides of the ribs. Okay, and then slowly start to lengthen out the legs. All right. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Give it a little help if it doesn't quite get there. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, soften the left knee, chest goes forward. Okay, feel the stretch on the front side of the left hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, step your left foot forward so your feet are wide on your mat. We're going to do ragdoll pose. So bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, and relax your head. Okay, start to sway side to side. Relax your belly. Relax the back of your neck. Okay, release your hands down. Then inhale, slowly uncurl your spine, come up to stand. Move nice and slow. All right, when you reach the top, go ahead and take a couple of shoulder rolls. Okay, inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Place your hands onto your shins. Long spine here. Send the tailbone back. Take a breath in. And exhale, place the hands down on the mat. Step it back to a high plank pose. Your knees may be up or down. Okay. Push the mat away with your hands. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your belly. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Okay, keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your toes into the mat. So press the toenails down into the mat. Press your pelvis down. Inhale, lift up for cobra pose. Draw your heart forward, shoulders back. Good. Lower down as you breathe out. Draw your hands a little bit further back, more in line with your chest. Inhale, come up. Little higher, maybe hold here for a moment. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. And as you exhale, pull yourself up to a tabletop position and come into extended child's pose. Okay, arms are long. Forehead is down towards the mat. If your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, just go ahead and bend your forearms. Relax your forehead down onto your arms. Okay, good. Come back up through tabletop. Press into downward facing dog. Other side now. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, soften the right knee, chest goes forward. Look forward. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, step forward and fold. Maybe lingering a little bit longer here in this forward fold. And grab opposite elbows again. Be swaying side to side. Doing little movements that make your low back feel happy, free. All right, inhale, come all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Take a breath in, push the mat away, and then lower all the way down. Inhale, lifting up to cobra pose, starting to pick up the pace here. And exhale to downward facing dog. Moving one breath, one movement. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Come onto fingertips. Inhale, soften the left knee. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Halfway lift. And step back, high plank pose, and lower down. This time, inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. For upward facing dog, thighs are off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Come onto fingertips. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Pausing here, breathing deeply. Okay, so in your down dog, see if you can also make the backs of your legs feel longer. So send your tailbone up to the sky. Okay, send the tops of your hips, sort of the tops of your hips along the side, send that up to the sky. Okay, and feel your hamstrings nice and long, your calves nice and long. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop both feet forward and fold. Inhale to chair pose. Okay, bend your knees, lift the chest, reach your arms overhead. There appears to be some construction noise happening around me, so hopefully the sound is okay. I apologize if it's not. Okay, take a breath in here in chair pose. As you exhale, pull your right arm back, open arm twist. I'm using a microphone right now, and I'm really hoping that you're just hearing my voice and not hearing the other noise. Okay, so really try to draw your chest open here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your right arm forward and fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And then as you exhale, step the left foot back for a low lunge. Okay, and then spin your left heel down to the mat. So your whole foot's on the ground. Start to straighten your right leg. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. So for any folks who are watching live right now, please add in the comment box in the text box if you are able to hear me clearly. The noise is getting louder. And I want to make sure that you're able to actually hear me. Okay, so if someone could just send a message in the chat, that'd be awesome. All right, from here, start to bend your front knee, lift your chest, reach your arms up overhead, warrior one pose. Okay, so in warrior one, draw your right hip back, press the back edge of your left foot down. I'm gonna go ahead and come for a quick chat. Stay in your warrior one. Okay, take one more breath here, reaching up. And then as you exhale, place your hands down onto the mat, step it back to high plank pose. Take a breath in. So you exhale, move through a vinyasa, lowering down, lifting up to upward facing dog, and exhaling to downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, looking forward. Exhale, step or hop both feet forward and fold. Inhale to chair pose. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad you can hear okay. In your chair pose here, take a breath in. As you exhale, draw your left arm back, right arm forward. Okay, try to keep your knees and hips pointing forward as you open your chest out. Good, take one more breath. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, folding forward. Okay, inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge, and then spin your right heel down to the mat and start to straighten the left leg. Draw your left hip back. Okay, if it's easier, you can come up to stand for this. Sometimes I like to come up to stand to get into pyramid, and then fold forward. Okay, lengthening the hamstring. I'll never forget one time I was leading a class in Hong Kong. It was raining, so we went into a shelter on one of the piers and started teaching the class. There was probably 20 or 30 people there. And there were not even halfway through the class, a quarter of the way through the class, there was a karaoke battle that happened. Go ahead and bend your front knee. Inhale, coming up to warrior one. And the karaoke battle, they had giant speakers. They were not more than 10 feet away from us. And even though I had a microphone pack, I was shouting. It was the craziest yoga class. I think it was really challenging to be relaxed. But people enjoyed it. I didn't have much of a voice the next day. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step it back, high plank pose, and move through a vinyasa, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. And back to downward facing dog. Okay, we're gonna add on to that sequence. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop both feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose. This time, exhale, hands to heart center and twist to the right. So bring your left elbow to the right thigh. Use your right hand against your thigh to create a little more space. Press your palms together. Breathe deeply. And for me, twists are the first thing to kind of go if my practice gets a bit inconsistent. Right? My body feels very tight in a twist. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, step the left foot back. Spin your left heel down to the ground. This time, bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Okay, straighten your front leg. Reach your hands behind you. Your thumbs point down. Grab opposite elbows. Okay, take a breath in, lift your chest, and then as you exhale, fold forward. Okay, keep drawing the left hip back. Move nice and slow here, nice long spine. Okay, maybe drawing your forehead towards your shin. All right, inhale, coming up. Release your hands. Bend into your front knee, warrior one. Okay, draw your belly up here. Relax the shoulders. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Start to lean forward, coming to warrior three. So float your left leg up. Okay, point your left toes down towards the ground. Maybe reach your arms long in front of you. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly step the left foot forward to meet the right and fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And then exhale, come to chair pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the other side. Right elbow comes outside the left thigh. Okay, take a peek at your knees. Draw your right knee back in line with your left. Press your palms together and breathe deeply. Okay, take one more breath in. And exhale, fold, release. Inhale, send the right leg back. Bring the right heel down to the mat. Come on up to stand. Straighten your left leg. Reach your arms out wide. Reach them behind you. Grab opposite elbows. Take a breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Okay. Slowly come back up. Release your elbows. Bend into your front knee, warrior one. If it helps, you can walk your left foot out to the side a little bit, widening the stance. And take a breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart center, begin to lean forward, floating the right leg up for warrior three. Your right toes down towards the mat. Reach your arms out long in front of you. Reaching with your fingers, reaching with your heel. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bring that right foot to meet the left and fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, step back to plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And a couple of breaths here. Okay, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, come up to crescent lunge this time. Okay, so your back heel's up off the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center and twist. Bring your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Okay, your left knee can come down to the mat or keep it lifted. Press the palms together. Take a breath in. Lift up your pelvis. So feel your inner thighs kind of drawing towards one another. You drop the left knee to the ground. Pick it back up right now. And inhale, come back up to crescent. And spin the back heel down. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reaching the right arm up and back. There's a nice opening here on the front side of the right hip. Good. Come back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Rotate your feet so your feet are parallel. And then point your left toes towards the back of the mat. Do warrior two towards the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the left arm up, reverse warrior. So keep drawing the left knee forward. Feel the stretch here through the front side of the left hip. Reach the fingertips long. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come back to warrior two, pausing here for a couple of breaths. Good. Now slowly bring your hands to the back of the mat. Spin your right heel up. Then inhale, lift up to crescent lunge. So you're fully facing the back of your mat now. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. Okay, hands to heart center, press the palms together. Again, the right knee may be down or up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw the spine long. Good. Lift up your right knee if it's on the ground. Inhale, coming back to crescent lunge. And exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Adjust your feet. Your feet are parallel. Take a breath in, open your chest wide. And as you exhale, fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Good. Try to bring the weight to the front of your feet here. Sending your tailbones nice and high. And bring your hands back underneath your face. And then crawl yourself towards the front of your mat. Step your right foot back, high plank pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. All right, last little series here, really starting to wind down. Okay, inhale, come forward to plank pose. Place the weight into your right hand. We're gonna do side plank on the right side. Roll onto the edge of your right foot. Reach your left hand high. If this is too much, come onto your right knee. Okay, wherever you are, press your hips forward. Press your hips forward and lift them up. Maybe reach that left arm over your head. Reach, reach, reach. Then from here, gently lift your left foot up. We're gonna move into wild thing. Send your hips up high. Keep your right leg nice and straight. You can point your heart to the sky. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly come back towards a high plank. Keep the left foot nice and light. We're gonna come to a half pigeon pose on the left side. Okay, so draw the left shin forward. Walk your right foot back. And then untuck the right toes. Lift your chest up. And then go ahead and crawl forward for sleeping pigeon, either staying up on your palms or coming down to the elbows and releasing the head. All right, go ahead and come back up onto your hands. Untuck the back toes. Send the left leg backing up. Just do some free movements here with the left hip. Okay, And then go ahead and release that down. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. We're going to do side plank on the other side. Place the weight into your left hand. Roll onto the outside edge of your feet. Reach the right hand up. Always an option to come down onto your left knee. Press your hips forward and up. Okay, and then from here, start to lift your right foot up and come towards wild thing. So if you're on your knee, you can just rotate your shin a bit. Open your chest up. Reaching up, opening the heart. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly come back to high plank pose. Keep the weight on the right foot light. Step that right shin forward. Half pigeon pose. Crawl the left leg back. Lift the chest first. And then find your appropriate depth of your pigeon pose. Really try to relax your belly. Relax your jaw, the back of your neck. This is a shape where you really tend to notice the parts of your body that clench up because the hip stretch is so intense. So see if you can soften those other parts of your body. All right, so to crawl your hands back, untuck your back toes, and the right leg up. Find some free movement with this right leg. Good, and then place it down for downward facing dog. Good. Now just slowly come forward to all fours and then find your way to a seat. Okay, we're going to do a little forward fold moment before coming onto our backs. So walk your hip bones back so you have a nice solid seat. Bring your hands by your side. Sit up nice and tall. Chest is broad, gazing forward. Draw the crown of your head up. Good, and then reach your arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Okay, so your knees might be bent here. They might be straight. Okay, let your spine round a little bit. No need to really force much here today. Okay, just see what it feels like to let yourself soften into the shape. Breathing into the back of your lungs. All right, slowly come on up. Bend your knees and come onto your back. Keep your knees bent in close towards your hips, your heels close to your hips. Place your hands by your side. We're going to do a couple of rounds of bridge pose here. Okay. So inhale, slowly lift your hips up. Press the bottoms of your feet into the ground. Lift the hips high. You can bend your elbows here. Place your palms on the side of your hips, maybe letting your thumbs come to rest under your hip bones, giving them a little boost. Okay, maybe even play with widening your feet on your mat. See if that gives your hips a little more room to lift. And then slowly lower your hips down. Okay, bring your feet wide to your mat and let your knees fall into the center. Okay, we're going to do a second round of bridge pose. All right, press the soles of your feet down into the mat. Lift your hips up. Option this time to interlace your hands underneath your back. Walk your shoulder blades together. Draw your chest towards your chin. Lift, lift, lift. And then slowly lower all the way down. This time finding Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Maybe closing your eyes here. All right, with your hands help, go ahead and close your knees up. Give yourself a little bit of a hug here. Start to rock back and forth. Back and forth in your low back. Okay, and we're gonna do a side body stretch. We're gonna do banana pose. So send your legs out long on your mat. And then bring your hips over to the right and send your legs out over to the left side of your mat. Play with maybe crossing one foot over the other. Then reach your arms up overhead. Reach your arms out over to the left. So if you were looking down on yourself, your body would be kind of in the shape of a banana. Okay? See if you can relax the right shoulder down. Relax your legs. I find it helpful to have my feet crossed so my legs don't move and I can really soften down. Close your eyes here. And I've been in my neighborhood for a whole 1 week, and never ever have I ever heard this much construction noise in the morning. Hopefully this is just like a Monday thing. All right, notice in your body where you're feeling the sensation, and really watch how it evolves as we stay here in this shape. Maybe it's targeted in one specific area, and that starts to kind of radiate out as we linger here. All right, slowly release this, release your arms, let your legs come back to center. We're just gonna pause, neutral shape for a moment, noticing the release of energy on the right side of the body. Okay, now we're gonna do it on the other side. So you can bend your knees, bring your hips to the left, legs go out to the right. Reach the arms overhead, reach them over to the right. And then soften down. Soften into this. Take a second to kind of shimmy around to find where you're feeling the sensation. It might feel really different than the other side. You can soften your shoulders. Bringing all of your focus internally. And just noticing how the energy shifts from moment to moment. All right, slowly release this, bringing yourself to a neutral position, allowing this release of energy all through the left side of the body. All right, go ahead and just linger here now for a final Shavasana. So if you need to adjust yourself, drawing the shoulders down, adjusting the hips, close your eyes here. Let your tongue soften away from the roof of your mouth. Staying here quietly for a few moments. And start to deepen your breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And reach your arms overhead, take a big long stretch. And as you exhale, melting into your mat. And go ahead and roll onto your side for fetal pose, resting your head on your arms. And calm and grounded. And then press yourself up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed. And bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment and thank yourself for coming back to the practice, using your energy and your effort. Bring your thumbs up to your forehead, your third eye center. Take a big breath in, see yourself illuminate. And as you exhale, bowing forward in light and love and gratitude. Namaste. So good to see you. Thanks for coming back. I hope the noise wasn't too bad in the background. I hope it goes away tomorrow. But I will be back here live again on Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.